Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokémon Fire Red. I'm your host, Snow, and in today's episode, I know we're outside of the gym, but we're actually not going to be doing this right away, because we're in Celadon City, and before we take on the gym, we actually have a Team Rocket portion of the game that we have to get through. Now, when I was a kid, this portion used to kind of confuse me a little bit, so I'm going to walk you guys through it, because if you haven't played this game before, then you may have a hard time actually figuring out what the heck is going on. So one piece of advice I could give to anybody that is new to these games is talk to every single person that you can, because they will give you hints. And without talking to every single person that there is, you'll miss out on a lot of potentially really good items, and on top of that, you will miss out on hints that will kind of help propel you through the game. Now, this guy right here, get lost or I'll punch you. Personally, I don't know about you guys, but personally, I spent a couple years training mixed martial arts, like full contact. If somebody were to say that to me, I'm swinging. Like, 10 years old, I'm swinging. But no, seriously, like, that was pretty rude. And this guy right here, all right, so he's kind of a snitch. Don't touch the poster at the game corner. There's no secret switch behind it. Well, that lets me know automatically I'm going right over to the game corner. Like, you guys, wow. So that's why I'm saying talk to everybody, because right away, right off the bat, boom. And then this guy's telling you there's a basement underneath the game corner. And then this guy, he's going to give you the coin case. So yeah, like I was just saying at the very, very start of this episode, speak to absolutely anybody that you can, because they will give you hints, they will give you items, and yeah. And that poor guy over at the corner, like, everybody knows that he lost it all at the slots. Like, man, that's gotta suck, dude. Alright. And this lady here, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Like, just listen to this. She says, my Pokemon are weak, so I often have to go to the drugstore. I don't know. I feel like that was a little symbolic. Kind of like an episode of Shameless, almost. But yeah, as you guys can see, we are pretty much right outside of the not the department store, the gambling place. So, well, they call it the game corner. And then this guy's talking about the Sylph Scope. And remember, last episode I mentioned the Sylph Scope is something that you're going to need to see the Pokemon in Lavender Town. Well, that's essentially, you know, a big thing. So we are going to be essentially doing a 2-in-1. I'm going to ruin a little bit of the surprise for you, but with the Team Rocket portion of this episode, we're going to get the Sylph Scope, and we're going to get them out of the thing, or out of the game center. And then this guy at the bottom, the Porygon, I've always wanted to get him. I've never had him before, but I'm thinking off camera I might just do some gambling in this game, because I would really like to get my hands on that Porygon. So, pretty cool stuff. But we're going to leave this department store, and we're going to go... or not the department store, we're going to leave the cash out section of the game center, because we're going to go right over here. There's a little Team Rocket poster, and this guy's guarding it, so we're going to talk to him, and it's going to pretty much trigger a battle. And of course, remember, I said we knew to do that because we spoke to people in the town, and they pretty much gave us hints, like, hey, go to the game corner and go check out that poster. There's a switch underneath of it. So right off the bat, Raticate gets paralyzed by Wall Outlet. Because, you know, Wall Outlet's just too good like that. You touch him, you get paralyzed. So, boom. That's one out of the way, and then we're going to follow up with a real quick attack. Alright, and so he's going to hit us with a Tail Whip, and it shouldn't be no problem, because we're pretty much about to win this. We're going to hit him with another quick attack, and Raticate is out for the count. Alright, and so he's about to send out Zubat. And are we going to change Pokemon? I think we will. We're going to send out Bones. Speaking of Zubat, guys, I don't know if you guys that watch the Fire Red series keep up with my Emerald series, but if you guys watch both, then you know that in Fire Red, I'm always talking about that one shiny Zubat that I found as a kid that I let go. Well, if you check what is right now the most recent episode of the Emerald series, pretty sure it's episode 4, we got a shiny Zubat, guys. His name is Razor, and he's awesome. and he's actually getting pretty strong. I've got some unreleased episodes of Emerald coming out at the time of recording this voiceover, and Razor has gotten stronger than the last time you guys saw him at the time of this recording, which would be pretty much the very first episode he debuts in. If you want to see that episode, I'm pretty sure it's on my Emerald playlist, episode 4, but it's really easy to find because instead of giving it this same usual thumbnail that I give for my Emerald series, my thumbnail is actually like a screenshot of me battling Razor when I first found him. So that's pretty cool stuff. But yeah, we finally got our shiny Zubat. The name of the episode is called Inner Child Healing. I decided to pick that episode name because my inner child was traumatized when I let that thing go. So yeah, we're gonna go right up to this poster, and look, there's a switch behind it. And when you press the switch, the stairway to the basement gets revealed. So we can also buy some coins, and I'm going to speed this part up because we're going to try and gamble our way to a Porygon without wasting too much time. So yeah, real quick, we're just going to go over to the slot machine. We're going to play real quick. I'm going to speed this part up because I kind of lose pretty bad. So it's not much to see there, you know. But as you guys can see, boom. It's basically really simple. You just try and line up 3 in a row, and whichever ones you line up, it shows right there, like that's what you get. So if you can line up nothing but straight 7s, you'll have a pretty good time with this. But this game, for whatever reason, the gambling has been really hard for me. I'm just going to have to blow a bunch of money doing this because, like I said, I really do want that Porygon. I was never able to get it as a kid, and I'm determined to get it in this game. But yeah, so we're going to speed it up, and you guys can actually see, like, I'm winning a little bit and then failing horribly. So now I've run out of coins, and we're not going to waste any more time gambling. It's not recommended to gamble in real life anyways, so we're just going to not do that. But we're going to go downstairs into the Team Rocket hideout. And now I'm going to show you guys how to get to where we're going, because we actually have a boss battle at the end of this with Giovanni. If you don't know who Giovanni is, he's the leader of Team Rocket, and I'm pretty sure he's the 7th or the 8th gym leader in this game. And it's actually going to be in Viridian City, believe it or not. But, you know, I didn't show you guys that at the beginning of the game because the gym was locked anyways, and I just completely forgot about it because I knew that the first gym battle was Brock anyways. So right off rip, we're going to paralyze Raticate because he tried to hit us like a freaking idiot. And we're just going to zap the crap out of him, you know. It's Mouse versus Electric Mouse. Who do you think wins here? I'm going to bet on Electric Mouse every single time just because he's got that elemental power to him, you know. So we're going to quick attack the crap out of him, and boom, that is all she wrote for Raticate. And Wall Outlet grows up to level 30. So proud of him. And he's about to send out another Raticate. We're going to switch out real quick, and we're going to switch out to... We're going to switch out the Bones. Alright, so they send out Raticate, and we are going to Seismic Toss the crap out of him. I really, really wish that in these games, like, it just had, like, realistic animations, because in reality, that's just a freaking strong-ass... Or... I almost said, well, I did say a curse word. That's a strong ape, essentially. And he's taking a mouse and just chucking it in the air and then swatting it down on the ground. It's pretty brutal. I always thought that would be kind of funny if they made, like, the battles more realistic. But, I don't know. They kind of did that in, like, the newer games, and I don't really like the newer games that much. So, who knows? Maybe it wasn't worth it. But yeah, guys, as you can see here, we're just going to heal up, and we're going to keep going. The goal here is to basically go to the Pokemon Center as little as possible. I'm going to give you a little spoiler. We do go to the Pokemon Center eventually, but we're going to fast forward that. So we found an escape rope in here. And I check every single computer, but they always say that it's just a bunch of stuff that doesn't make any sense. But I check them just in case. So if we go in here, then we have this guy guarding this little door here. And we're going to take him on, and he's pretty much going to be out for the count, like, before we know it. He's only got 2 Pokemon. So he sends out a Drowsy. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, Drowsy and Hypno used to freak me out because I read the Pokedex entries, and I couldn't. I really couldn't. And it's like, in this game, you are 10 years old. I don't know about you, but the thought of Hypno and Drowsy just makes me uncomfortable, especially when you're playing as a 10-year-old. Like, screw that, you know? If you guys don't know it's Pokedex entries for Drowsy and Hypno, I would just look them up yourselves because I don't want to talk about it. But it's really dark. So he's gonna send out Machop, so we're gonna send out Chiding. Reason why is because Chiding could use some levels, and we still have 5 more to go until he stops listening. So it's all good in the hood. So we're gonna peck the crap out of Machop real quickly and win that. And no, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like the Fire Red Machop spray is probably my favorite of all time. Like, in some of the newer games, he just looks a little ugly, but personally, in Fire Red and yeah, I guess Emerald too. Emerald, he looks pretty good as well, but the kind of like poorly drawn sprite for Machop has always been my favorite. Now, if you go down here, this door is closed or it's blocked off, so we can't really do that there. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to do some puzzles. So we're gonna go down this flight of stairs. And now we're on the 2nd floor, so we're going to take on these guys here. And this is actually one of my favorite parts of the game, because it's a little bit of a puzzle. But first, we have to take out this guy and his team of Zubats, so that's always fun. So we're going to switch out to Omega, because Omega needs some levels. And we're just going to Dragon Rage the crap out of everything. So he sends out Coughing, and we're going to use another Dragon Rage. And I'm pretty sure this one hits as well. Look at that. So that's already 2 out of the way. He's gonna send out Grimer, and we're gonna keep Omega out because we're just gonna hit it with, pretty sure. Oh no, we hit it with a Water Pulse. I was about to say we're just gonna Dragon Rage our way through this entire battle, and it's gonna be great. And another Water Pulse should do the trick, just like that. All right, so slowly but surely making our way up in levels. He's going to send out another Zubat. We're going to hit it with a Water Pulse real quick. I feel really bad for these Team Rocket guys. Like, I feel like they put stipulations as to what kind of Pokemon they can get, and it's always just the most readily available Pokemon. Now, don't get me wrong, like the Coughings and the Wheezings and the Mutts, like those are pretty decent Pokemon. I'm not even going to lie, but in terms of like their overall selection, like I really do feel like they have like a corporate entity that's like, you know, telling them which Pokemon they can and can't use for uniformity reasons, and it just kind of sucks. Like, I don't know, if I lived in a Pokemon universe, I would not want to work for an organization that tells me what Pokemon I can and can't have. Like, why would you sign your life away like that, you know? Like, anyways, so yeah, this is the first puzzle here. So as you can see, we take that one, that bottom one there, and it takes us over here, and we find a Moonstone. Now we're gonna go over here, and we're going to pick up this item right here. TM12 contains Taunt. So that's pretty good right off the bat. Alright, and then you may be wondering, like, well, where do I go from here? So we're just going to test it out. But boom, we're going to end up over here. And my goal right now is to find this Pokemon, this Pokeball that's in that corner there, and that's how you get to it, essentially. So now we have an X speed. And we are going to make our way over here, and instead of going up this time, we're actually going to come down here, and we're going to go to this tile here, and then boom, that's going to bring us right there. And then right here, I was looking at which tile I should go for, and I decided we're going to go for this one, then we're going to go to this one, then we're going to go here, and then in order to get through here, you're just going to take this top one here, because it's going to put you right there. But first, we're going to grab this Pokeball over here, because we got a Super Potion waiting for us. So now we're going to come over here. Boom. And at this point, I was like, where do I go next? Where do I go next? Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to go back up to the top over here because I went and grabbed that Super Potion. And we're going to go right there. We're going to take this top one right here because it's going to place us right there. And then from here, we're going to take the top one again. Boom. Just like that. Alright, so we have gotten out of that original puzzle there. And as you guys can see here, there's an elevator here. Now, we actually need a key to use the elevator. And in order to get the key, we have to complete the rest of the floors. So, right over here, we've got some battles waiting for us. So we're just going to go ahead and do those real quickly. But first, we're going to check out these computers and see if there's anything waiting for us. And I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of seeing me. I wanted to sneak up on him. So that's why I went around. But he's going to send out a Rattata. We're going to send out a Pikachu. And of course, it's again the battle of mouse versus mouse. But when you have an electric mouse, who do you put your money on? Like I said, So yeah, we're gonna take out Rattata real quick. And yeah, like, honestly, man, like, this place is really nice because you get a lot of experience and you get a lot of items by the time you're done with here. So he's gonna send out Raticate, and we're gonna hit it with a Shockwave. I'm hoping this one hits him. Doesn't quite do the trick. Sorry guys, I have the hiccups. And we're gonna quick attack the crap out of him there. Boom, just like that. He's out for the count. Wall Outlet gained 471 experience points, and he's about to send out another Raticate. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, bro, you guys have like zero, and I mean like zero diversity in your teams. You guys stick to a small pool of Pokemon, and then boom. And I've always felt bad for like the team members of like these Pokemon games, because it's like, wow, even in a video game, you still have to deal with corporate entities telling you what you can and can't do. It's absolutely kind of ridiculous in my opinion. But as you can see, we're just going to Ember the crap out of Raticate there, and boom, just like that. Now he's going to send out another Rattata. So he's got 2 Rattatas and 2 Raticates. I'm sorry, but I would not like that team for myself. Because, yeah, I mean, like, dude, like, you know, this is Pokemon. Like, I don't personally see, like, if Pokemon were real, I don't see anybody joining Team Rocket or anything like that. I don't see how they got to be so big. Like, bro, what are you guys even doing? Anyways, enough of that rant. We're going to come over here and we're going to battle this guy over here. So right away, as you can see, he's got Grimer, and we're going to potentially switch out Pokemon? Oh, no, I guess not. We're going to hit him with a Thunderbolt. That's a move we haven't used in quite some time. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, we're about to get poisoned. Oh, no. Not quite. We're gonna quick attack him, and okay, I thought that was gonna poison him too. Wow, we got really lucky there, guys. Like, I can't even lie, we got pretty lucky there. So he's gonna send out Mr. Buttburn, or we're gonna send out Mr. Buttburn, and he's gonna send out Coughing. My bad. And let's hit him with an Ember. So he's gonna hit us with Smog. I'm pretty sure one of my Pokemon's about to get poisoned here, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember 100%. It's been a couple of days since I recorded this. Alright, he's about to send out Coughing. I think we're going to keep Mr. Buttburn out here. Yeah, for sure. Another Coughing. We're going to Ember the crap out of him real quick. I really do feel like one of my Pokemon's about to get poisoned here, guys. I can't remember for sure. It's really frustrating, actually, because I could have sworn I did. But anyways, so he's pretty much done for. And, yeah. So now Mr. Buttburn gains 487 experience points, and we are further along. Still haven't quite gotten a Giovanni yet, guys, but it's alright. So over here, it's just a whole bunch of complicated words and numbers that don't make any sense, but we have another Pokeball over here, so we're going to go grab that real quick. Ooh, and it's a Hyper Potion. Yeah, anytime I can find a Hyper Potion, I'm going to take it, because, yeah, screw paying for those things, you know what I'm saying? I actually don't know if there's a way to quickly make money in this game, kind of like how there is in Emerald. I'm actually going to show you guys that in the Emerald walkthrough. But yeah, as I said before, the elevator needs a key, so you can't quite use it yet. So it's like, what do you do? What do you do? Anyways, guys, I had to go back and heal up, but we are back in here. And so here's time for round 2. We're going to go do the puzzle again. So all these guys have been battled. You can't really get down through here, so we're going to go through these staircases. And then from here, we're going to go down these here. We're on the 3rd floor now. And this is going to take us to a different area of the 3rd floor, essentially. Because we haven't battled this guy here. So he's going to send out a Machop. And I'm pretty sure we can take this guy out with just Wall Outlet. Yeah, it's super simple. Got another Machop for us. We're going to Thunderbolt him too. And he's dead as well. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Gonna grab this Pokeball over here. It's TM21 for Frustration. And we're gonna circle back around over here. And we got another one of these little puzzle things, guys. So, yeah. I'm going to start by going this way and this way. And then I'm going to go grab this Pokeball right over here. It's a rare candy. We'll take that all the time. All day, every day. And from here, I have to think about what I'm going to do. We're going to go back over here. Going to circle back around. Going to mosey our way on over here. And boom, we're going to go down this way. Take this one here. And we are going to actually take... Had to think about it. Had to look at it. Yeah, we're going to take this one here. Boom. We're going to battle this guy real quick. Another team of crappy Pokemon. I don't really even think Rattata's all that crappy. I've had a Rattata before. He's not bad. He's not horrible. He's about to send out Raticate, so we're going to send out Mr. Buttburn. And we're going to Metal Claw the crap out of him. So there's that. And then he's going to send out a Drowsy. We're going to keep Mr. Buttburn out. We're going to Ember him a couple times. And just like that, we have won that battle. So we are going to heal up real quick, or we're actually going to switch out because Bones is a little underleveled and so is Omega. So we're going to get them nice and leveled up and switched out. Boom, just like so. Then we're going to go into the bag and watch this, guys. I almost screwed up big time here. I almost used a Hyper Potion. And I was like, wait, no. We got to use the Super Potion. I would have been really upset because I like to keep Max Potions and Hyper Potions for later on in the game when they're more useful, of course. So, yep. And then right over here, if I remember, this one's good. Black glasses. Never mind. I actually don't know what the black glasses are for, or I don't remember what they're for, but I'm pretty sure they've got some kind of use later on in the game. And then we go down this stairwell here, and boom, there's another Pokeball. So we're going to grab this one real quick. It's a Max Ether. Now, I don't remember which series I did this for. I don't remember if it was Fire Red or for Emerald. I almost said Leaf Green. But Ethers, anytime you can find them, or Max Ethers, save them. They're really good for the Elite Four, and you can't buy Max Ethers. So, yeah, save those. Definitely hold on to them, because the Elite Four... You can't heal up for them, and you're going to want like as many status heals, revives, HP heals as possible, but the ethers are... There's the poisoning I was talking about, but the ethers are really, really good because they restore your power points for your moves, and trust me, that's something you're going to want for the Elite Four, because you can't just fully heal up Pokemon like that. Once you start battling them, that's it. You can't heal up until all your Pokemon are dead, so yeah, there's that. And I'm surprised that didn't kill Zubat right off the bat. But again, Omega's a little underleveled compared to everyone else, so it's probably why. So we're going to tackle him real quick, and then boom, just like that. So that's another one out of the way. I don't remember if we go to the Pokemon Center or... Oh, look at that, he drops the Lift Key. But first, before we do that, we got priorities. We got Pokemon to heal up. So we are going to hit a antidote on Omega real quick. And I don't remember if we use a potion or not. Knowing me, I'm pretty sure we do use a potion on him. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Gonna come over here, and we're gonna just grab that lift key real quick, because we're gonna want that. That lift key is the key to the elevator, if you guys didn't know. So we're gonna just go back up these stairs, and yeah, we're gonna make our way over to that elevator now. So we're just gonna go through this little puzzle thing real quick. Very, very simple. Gonna come over here onto the second floor, and we're gonna go through that puzzle one more time, except for I kind of made a mistake and I went back up to the first floor. Look at that. Look at that. Almost had it. So yeah, I accidentally went up the entire thing. And yeah, from here, it's the same thing as before, guys. Don't know what I'm doing here. You have to excuse the ADHD. I don't even think I have... Well, people think I have ADHD that know me in real life. Never been diagnosed, but yeah, a little bit about me. Anyways, we're going to go back over here and do this puzzle one more time. And from here, we pretty much have the puzzle figured out, like exactly where we need to go. And yeah, so just follow my lead here, and this will get you right through, just like that. And look, just like that, we're out of here. And now we can take this lift key, and we can actually go into the elevator where we can take on Giovanni. So we're going to just basically go all the way to the bottom floor. Boom, just like that. And this takes us to a portion of the fourth floor that we weren't able to access before. So real quick, we're going to come over here and we're going to just steal this real quick. We got a calcium. Calciums are really good. I like getting calciums and zincs and stuff like that from the department store. They permanently raise like certain stats on your Pokemon. So that's actually something that I'm going to be doing, especially in Emerald, because you have that like not really infinite money glitch, but it's like a easy way to gain like really good experience and a lot of money in Emerald. And what I'm going to do for the Elite Four in that game is I'm going to stock up on calciums and stuff like that and money and just blow as much money as I can on items like that. And I'm going to just make all my Pokemon tanks before the Elite Four. If there's a way that I can get a bunch of money like repeatedly in this game, I'm going to figure it out. And we're going to do the same exact thing because it's just going to make the late game so much easier. But as you can see, we're just going to take everybody out real quick. And boom, just like that. That's both of them done, and that door opens up. But before we do that, we've got to heal up. So again, with another antidote, gonna use that on Omega real quick. And I don't think there's a need for a potion here, so we're not going to use that. But here's Giovanni. He's the boss of Team Rocket. He's also going to be one of the last gym leaders that you face in this game. So here we go. We're about to fight Giovanni, guys, and this is going to be great. Yeah, it wasn't too difficult of a battle, I'm not gonna lie, but depending on who your team is, he could potentially be kind of a hazard. But he's gonna start off with an Onyx, and we start off with Omega, so I'll definitely take that. Onyx is out of the way. Omega's now 29. He's gonna send out Rhyhorn, and we're gonna keep Omega out. And we're gonna hit it with a Dragon Rage. And then from here, we're going to hit it with a Water Pulse. I couldn't remember if Rhyhorn was weak to water or fire type moves, but I think it's both. I honestly think it's both. He's going to send out Kangaskhan. Now, this thing is a little bit of a tank. Not even going to lie, but shouldn't be too much of a problem for Omega. And we're going to bite it. Boom, just like that. Giovanni is beaten, so that wasn't too bad of a battle. And from here, he's deciding he's going to step aside, but he hopes to see us again, and he drops this. And there it is, the Sylph Scope. So now if we go back to Lavender Town, we can actually see the Pokemon that are in the Pokemon Tower. So that's pretty cool. And from here, we're going to just take the elevator back up to the first floor. And I really think it's funny because as like we're leaving this, like every single time I walk past the old Team Rocket member that I battled, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, boys? But you have this one guy right here. He did not get the freaking memo. Like, bro, I just took out your boss, and you still have the nerve to battle me? Okay, that's cool. We're gonna kill you real quick. So, yep, we're gonna switch out to Mr. Buttburn, and we're just gonna Ember the crap out of Grimer. And yeah, boom. So that's one out of the way, and he's gonna send out Coughing. Oh, Ember's disabled, so we're just gonna Metal Claw the crap out of him, and it's not gonna be too much of a problem. Look at that. So yeah, guys, that is the Team Rocket portion to Celadon City. Very, very simple. And as you can see here, pretty much everybody in the Team Rocket hideout is beaten, including Giovanni, so we can just go back upstairs, and boom, we're back in the game corner. But that is about it for today's episode, guys. That is how you do the Team Rocket portion of this city. If you enjoyed this episode and are interested in more just like this one, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And until next time, guys, peace.